Hello and welcome from the St Jakob-Park, the home of FC Basel. The teams then, Basel against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Then the lineups for this game. Got things underway. Thiago Silva battles to win it back. Kurzawa. Di Maria tries a through ball. And that's been repelled. Fires from distance. A whisker high.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
And it's Cavani. Looks like a good ball through. Clears it out of harm's way. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now the pass. Thiago Silva. Di Maria. That had to be more accurate. Doumbia. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Now it's Cavani. A chance! Verratti passes it through. Forward it goes. Thiago Motta gets his foot in there. Chance! That really should have hit the net.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. It's gone for a throw-in. They've managed to get it away. Cavani. Oh, it's It's opened up nicely for him. Up for the header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Cavani did so well with that interception, but what followed was a pretty lethal counter-attack that took seconds to convert. That's as sharp as it gets, believe me.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Looks to slip it through. Is it in? That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
It's Di Maria. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Belts one. Tries a long pass towards the front. Thiago Motta gets it back. Doumbia. Thiago Silva with the ball through. Di Maria. Di Maria's delivery. Keeper sees it all the way. Doumbia. Now the pass. Lucas Moura looking to get on the end of this. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Basel get it back again. Suchý. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre.
Cavani passes it through. It's a brilliant interception. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through, cut out in the nick of time. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Game keys and game cards. MMOGA, your gaming specialist with killer prices.
Here we go again. Paris Saint-Germain carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Verratti needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Doumbia has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Thiago Silva. Kurzawa. Matuidi. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pumps it forwards. So still just a goal between them. Verratti with a good steal, well played. Has a pop! He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Marquinhos. And it's Lucas Moura.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Verratti with the cross. Gorgeous from Cavani! Two to the good, they have breathing space. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Saint-Germain grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's Doumbia! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Verratti goes long and forward. Suchý. Cavani, he'll try from distance. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion, should have finished things off.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
He's gone for it! And that would have been game, set and match. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
That'll be a throw. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Now here's the through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Lucas Moura. And it's Cavani. Di Maria. Big chance! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Cavani sticks in a foot to win it back. It's a loose ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Boots it upfield. Hoists it high. Now here's the through ball. Hits it! He's scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Basel give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Kurzawa. Matuidi. Marco Verratti. Pushes it out wide. Cavani has a swing at it! Verratti. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?